Imagine yourself at a party and you're having a conversation with a friend. Somehow when you're having a conversation with someone, your brain is able to filter out the other noisy, competing sounds in the background. The ability to do that and the challenge of doing that is known as the cocktail party problem. It remains a very hard problem for people with hearing loss, people with autism or ADHD, but people with normal hearing can solve this problem. So we started doing these experiments looking for the solution in the brain.
So I'm a tool developer, and I've been developing functional near-infrared spectroscopy for a very long time. The simplest way I describe it is you see the cap, there's many optodes on the head. We can actually get near-infrared light to transmit through the scalp and skull into the brain. So we can spatially map where the brain is active.
So this is the first glimpse that we're getting into the human brain as the human brain is actively solving the cocktail party problem. In the experiments with David's group, we have subjects sitting in front of 3 monitors, and on the monitors to the side, we can position 2 movies that are competing at the same time, and then we cue the subject to either pay attention to the left monitor or to the right monitor. And then we can record the activity in their brains to see if when the subjects are paying attention to the left screen versus the right screen, can we actually decode that from the brain activity? So you could imagine building a system that's steered by the attention of the subject to the location that they actually want to attend. And then you would use the algorithm to stream the sound from that location and essentially cancel out the sounds from other locations. David has been really pioneering this area of neuroscience of the everyday world.
I'm a physicist, also an engineer, and so I like to build tools, but I also like to see those tools have real-world impact.
The current industry standard in hearing aids, they work very well when there's a single sound source, but in these crowded settings, they actually don't perform that well. So something like this could really help people with hearing loss, people with ADHD, people with autism. This really couldn't happen without all of the elements that have come together to solve this kind of grand challenge.